What up, YouTube? This is Jon Snow from Jon Snow Sports and Fitness, and today I'm going to talk about the NBA playoffs, the conference finals. Okay, now let's get started. Last night, the Miami Heat went on to win to tie the series at 1-1, and this is pretty much what I expected. I said that this series would go 7 games. Now, I think Indiana completely wasted Lance Stephenson's spectacular performance, which was unexpected of him, and their key players, their best players, failed to deliver. I'm talking about Paul George, David West. These guys did not show up last night, and for Indiana to have any chance in this series, Paul George and David West are going to need to play their best ball. Now, the reason the Heat won is because Dwayne Wade and LeBron scored the final 20 points. Look, these two guys are going to be hard to stop. Let's just go on record and say that. I'm going to go on record saying that. And Dwayne Wade, when he's healthy and playing his best basketball, the Miami Heat are unbeatable. For the Pacers to win, they're going to have to shut Wade down. You're not going to stop LeBron. Get that out of your head. He'll have rare off nights like last night. That last night's considered an off night for him, and he still had 22. So there you have it. I still think the Heat are going to win in 7. I think the series will go 7 games because the Pacers show up to play the Heat. They're real determined when they play the Miami Heat. And they show up and give it their all every game. They're not lackadaisical like they are against other teams. Now on to the other series. The Oklahoma City Thunder and the San Antonio Spurs. This series is a lot different. I predict the Spurs to win this in 6. 6 or less. And the reason I'm predicting this is because Serge Ibaka is out for this series. And that's a really significant loss because Serge Ibaka was their paint protector, their rim protector. And he's a great defensive player and he makes open jump shots. So he helped spread out the floor for Russell Westbrook and Kevin Durant. And I think it's very significant that he's out. Now they don't have their number one stopper against Duncan, Tiago Splitter, and they're going to really miss Serge Ibaka in this series. Russell Westbrook and Kevin Durant they're going to push this series to 6 games, I think. But I think in the end, I'm confident that in the end it's going to be Miami Heat and the San Antonio Spurs in a rematch of last year's finals. Now, the reason I say this is because San Antonio just has awesome execution. And Pop gets the most out of his role players, who some of them wouldn't even do anything on other teams. He really gets the most bang for his buck out of all of his players. Now, that's my prediction for the conference finals. I predict that the Miami Heat and the San Antonio Spurs will advance to make it a rematch of last year's NBA Finals. This is Jon Snow from Jon Snow Sports and Fitness. Subscribe to the channel for the latest sports analysis, sports updates, fitness advice for athletes, and all things related to sports and fitness. Diamonds are forever. And so is Jon Snow. This is Jon Snow speaking. Peace out.